Hey guys, moments before the semi-finals of the Hattrick Masters, me and Daniel reviewing round 5 and round 6 that were played last week. Sorry about some sound issues that we had during the video, we'll be definitely fixing those before the review of the semi and the final that we'll be doing, and I will leave timestamps in the description below so you could skip ahead to the games that you favored most, and for now, just enjoy the video. Hello everyone and welcome to another review of the Hattrick Masters, and this time me and Daniel are coming to the final stages of this great competition. In round 5 only 16 teams remaining, and in round 6 were played the quarter-finals. Daniel, welcome to the show.
Hello Michael, thanks for inviting me to join host this video and talk about Masters games, and also
Guys, we are so excited, and in round 5 we only had 8 games. We'll just go through them real quickly to show you the ratings of the best teams in the Hattrick Masters. And game number 1 gave us a team from Brazil against a team from Russia. That's Audazes against Brise. Daniel, what could you say about this match?
This is one of the underdogs in this tournament. Yeah, they provided really high ratings on this match, but usually they are played from behind. In this match, they bring their best up to date yet. Of course, Greece had 2 really bad injuries, which just destroyed their defensive ratings. As the first one, in the 6th-minute death one, that's their keeper, and substitution was only a 3-star keeper.
Oh.
So that was just destroying the defending ratings. And
so
they were up 2-0 and the match ended up 4-2.
If we'll show it to everyone, Brise here, they had a midfield rating of 18, 15 and 9, and after the first injury it dropped by 4.5 levels, and after the second injury
that was not that much attacking.
Yeah, that was the attacking side, so really 2 bad injuries for them, unfortunate for Brise. Yeah, but maybe Audazes are just saving their strength to the final rounds. In this game, I would say this victory.
They played mods.
Yeah.
That was their best ratings up to date.
Okay, maybe it was a mod. Nice ratings overall, and we have the Brazilian team going through to the quarter-final. Next game, we have a team from Hong Kong playing against a team from Malta. Engine Sun against Koiralan, who were one of our favorites. Daniel?
Yes, and the other team was the real underdog in this series, because they already won 2 matches from far behind. And this match, they ended up extra time, and with extra time, they lost until the penalties, and in the shortest penalty contest of this season's Hattrick Masters, they just won 8-6, so it was 5-3 in the penalties.
I can see it here, 5-3 in the penalty. Yeah, I know we had some long penalty shootouts during your streams, and having this is quite short. Looking at the ratings, the Team Koiralan almost 550, 549. They were better than Engine Sun, but Engine Sun, 3rd victory from behind. Maybe there are Cinderella story in this game. 3rd match, we'll have a team from Algeria against the Netherlands, the Rodenburcht, hosting Team Hagi, and Team Hagi, they were the team to win on the coin flip. In this game, what could you tell us about this one?
They were standing long shots team, and the ratings of Rodenburcht and Hattrick are a bit tricky. Every single game they play creatively, which just decreases their ratings and Hattrick a bit, which shows them they are a bit behind. But actually, they are one of the best teams. Still up there, and they somewhat deservedly got this victory. Did they get? Yeah. They got 3 special events on this match.
Yeah, 3 special events for this match. Creative tactic of 26, and they scored. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. In the previous match engine, you could only score one special event, but right now you could score the same special event. You have diminishing returns, but you still can score it. The play creative tactic decreases your defense by 10%, but against long shot teams, that's definitely something you could allow yourself. The Rodenburcht were losing midfield by a little bit, but overall they made it through into the quarter-final. The fourth game will show us a team from Belgium against a team from Scotland. ForzaJody against R5+R6.
Yeah, I would say this was one of the last prestigious the last prestigious matches in this round. This was the lowest ranked teams. They did what they can do, and one of them got victory, of course. This time it's ForzaJody, but at this time they were not top contenders to title.
Sometimes you just
need 3-5-2, so no counter-attacking tactics, and one of the teams, it's actually the team behind. So the Scottish team went to 2-5-3, but it's pretty basic.
Well, they did make a double man marking, so at the beginning the ratings were above 500, which is nice. But definitely, as you said, they are not one of the bigger teams here in the Hattrick Masters. Lucky draw, but that's part of the game. ForzaJody, as you said, will go through. Next, we'll have a team from Trinidad and Tobago against a team from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Drekmore against Nowhere Man.
Yeah, and this is a Swedish manager's team who was silently going through the matches and going through the ratings, and he was ranked top 5 in the power rankings. So I was quite expected to win this match, and they did it. At a stable advantage, they went back to the defensive formation and then just secured this victory. The attacks of Nowherman was not enough to do anything, actually.
Yeah, and again, double man marking. The game started with a head stats of 570 against 529. Nice ratings for the beginning of the game. Drekmore, they are going through to the quarter-final. And then a Finnish team against a Polish team. Sininen Tähti against Baribalki.
Blue Star, that's easier.
Blue Star.
Yeah, that's mean Blue Star.
The Sumi Blue Star.
Yeah, and actually the Baribalki Polish champion was the strongest teams before this round. I would say probably there are some man marking on this match and also an injury for them in the 49th minute, and I saw a red card. So yeah, the combined stats is really strong also on this match. But this is not the strongest match in this round. This is the second strongest match.
Oh, that's nice to see.
Actually, these two teams and other two teams played against each other. Those two matches could easily be semi-finals in this Hattrick Masters. So the four strongest teams played against each other. Meanwhile, we saw the ForzaJody IH-RA match, which was just quite low ratings and slightly weaker teams.
So unfortunate for the strongest teams, the Blue Stars from Finland, Baribalki, and as you said, Wolves and Spentrup from Denmark.
That's the biggest power in this round, and I would say this is the biggest upset because Wolves was ahead in head stats and slightly ahead in ratings, and they still got 5 goals. That was a hat-trick and then a 4th goal from the same player.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Let's see. Well,
yeah, we should see the 0 minutes ratings, I would say.
Even one man marking, which makes it at the beginning of the game 622 against 606, above 600 for both teams. Definitely that would be a final worthy game, and the result is so unsided, it's just unfair, I would say. The chance distribution was pretty okay, 7-6, although Wolves were winning the rating a little bit. No, the midfield was dead even, and the chance distribution was even as well. So just the result very one-sided. And Spentrup, they are going through in one of the best matches of Hattrick Masters so far. And the last one, we had a Greek team against the Israeli. Oh, Oh, sorry. The flag.
I missed it too. It's Uruguay.
Yeah. So Uruguay team against the Israeli champion xeneize against team OZA.
Yes, and this was a special tactic from the home side. Attack in the middle. No one else used this tactic in this round because they had no side attacks or weak, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, put up a strong center attack. Think they played 2-5-3 probably, if I recall. Can you check that?
Yeah, of course. And yeah, OZA just neglected one defensive side. As we look at their lineup, that's a 2-5-3 from both teams.
From both teams, yes.
OZA played a man marking here on the inner midfielder of their opponent. At the beginning, the ratings were 489 against 533, and then with man marking, xeneize from Uruguay dropped 2 levels in midfield, which gave OZA the midfield advantage and eventually the victory.
Yes, I think it was right as they were slightly ahead and they just got this match.
Okay, guys, that was the 5th round of the Hattrick Masters. Overall, Daniel, how will you rate the 5th round, those 8 matches?
Overall, the hard stats are just still going down, but what we can see and what was really painful, those the 6th and the 7th matches where the strongest teams played against each other.
Yeah, so...
And also the long shot team on the 3rd match got a really strong opponent in the name of the Rodenburcht, and the other strong team, Koiralan, was just out on penalties against Engine Song. So it was quite a lot of upsets and quite a really bad draw for some teams.
Yeah, so actually we lost 3 strong teams from our power rankings, 1 due to an upset and 2 just due to the draw that drew 4 teams to play each other. Guys, that was round number 5. Get ready for the quarterfinals and round number 6. Yep, Daniel, the quarterfinals, so interesting. Let's go through the games. The team Audazes from Brazil, they impressed us in the 5th round, and here they played against one of the remaining favorites, the Danish team Spentrup.
Yeah, and if you go into that match, and you will see that Audazes was 3-0 up in the first half. So I was shouting on the stream that we will lose Spentrup also, and all of the top contenders will go out. And then what happened on this match? On the 89th minute,
Great.
they made the comeback. It's 4-4. So they saved the match to extra time. Actually, what happened then is on the 75th minute or 78th.
Yeah.
Audazes just suffered
the nerve event.
And they lost the ratings so much. And then Spentrup was able to score 2 goals, equalizing the match, getting the extra time, and in the extra time, because of tiredness and lack of substitutions from Audazes, they just lost out, and they scored the 5th goal in extra time and won this match.
Yeah, Spentrup scored the 3-4 in the 83rd minute when they had 43% chance to score, and after the nerve event and everything else, they scored another one, this time from the right side with 56% chance to score. Quite lucky, because if they gotten this opportunity, this chance to the center or the left side, they might have missed it, but they got it to their strong side, they scored, and then the winning goal was scored again from the right side with 55% chance to score. Overall rating in this game for Spentrup was 553, but before at minute 1, and before
this was the highest stats in this round.
625, very impressive head stats, and they are one of the remaining favorites and going into the semi-final. In the second match, we have a team from Belgium against a team from Hong Kong, ForzaJody. We said they were a bit lucky, and Engine Sun, they were super lucky to win against Koirat, and again, the draw meshes them together. One of them is going through to the semi-final, And in this game, that
Yes.
was Engine Sun.
Yes, because all of the matches was 3-5-2 in this round, and not even so much formation change. So no team was opted to playing counter attacks or pressing or anything like that. Everyone is putting everything onto midfield and mostly onto attacks.
Yeah,
And on this match, Engine Son, I would say they are son of the match engine. They are so lucky.
yeah.
They are
It looks
playing.
like they won 3 games by upset. I wouldn't say it's an upset in this game, but
No,
they were lucky to draw ForzaJody in the quarterfinal, and they placed very nice man marking at the beginning of the game to take midfield control. It made ForzaJody drop almost 2 levels in the midfield,
yes.
and that what brought them the victory eventually. And in the third round, we had the Blue Star from Finland against the Israeli champion OZA. Those are
Here,
the final ratings.
yeah, hot stats is 550 against 550 equal. It was the second highest in this round and equal from both teams. What made the fate of Blue Star or Sininen Tähti in this match is that injury on the 40th minute, because that's their TDF,
Mm-hmm.
and the substitution forward just came in, and that made impossible of them when they get behind in the 60th minute to change the formation to 2-5-3 and to try and get more attacks.
So at the beginning
And
of the game,
no,
OZ.
don't say 0 minutes here. If you go back to report,
Oh yeah, yeah.
this was
Minute
the
one, of course. You are right.
yes,
The Blue Star did something that sometimes people are doing. They started the game with a 17-year-old player, Judah Jovenen, and just to give him this Hattrick Masters cap for the remaining of his
not
career.
for 7 years. Have seen Masters quarterfinals on the field.
Y-
Yes, definitely, and it's transfer listed.
Yeah.
What's the price of this player? No, it's cheap.
It's cheap for now, and he has a nice potential.
Yes,
So
set piece is 6.
yeah, maybe someone will buy him. He has a speciality, so he's a good trainee, and this
Yes,
cup
he's a very
definitely.
good marker.
Yeah, and this cup definitely. I don't know. Maybe he'll come back to the Hattrick Masters in 13 seasons or something like this. And yeah, so in the first minute of the game, the ratings were quite equal. The Blue Star were winning midfield slightly, and then came the man marking, unsuccessful man marking, and the game continued since.
Yellow.
The injury actually brought the Blue Stars a little bit more uh, midfield ratings, but
Yes,
eventually the Israeli champion in the equal match, it was really equal, same had stats, but they won this 3-0 just to make it through to the semi-final. And I would say the best results for any Israeli team. One time an Israeli team won the Hattrick Masters. One time we got into the final and lost. There was another team, very strong team, getting into the semi-final, and my best result was only the last 16, round 5. Last match, the Rodenburcht against Drekmore. We said that both teams are pretty strong. What could you
yes.
tell us about this game?
And it was only a 1-0 because this match, the Rodenburg still opted to play creatively, but it backfired a bit because Drekmore got the special units. But if you see the chance distribution,
Mm-hmm.
they had 10 chances on this match, and they missed all 10. When the match was 1-0, Rodenburg has only one chance, and they
That's
scored that only one. So you don't need midfield control. You don't need 10 chances on the match. You need score that chance you got. That's the story of this match.
definitely very surprising. The chance distribution going wild. I I wouldn't want to be in the place of the manager of Drekmore, getting better midfield, getting much more chances, and just seeing everything miss chance after chance.
Yeah, actually
Probably
they
so
got
upsetting.
advantage. They got advantage of attack on the wings tactics, which they didn't do,
Yeah.
and they couldn't do the 2-5-3 formation because their third forward was target of the marking, and they just decided to miss that out.
Yeah. Well, that will conclude the quarterfinals. We are seeing Spentrup, Engensan, OZA, and the Rodenburcht going into the semi-finals. Daniel, would you want to make a quick prediction for the semis?
Yeah, definitely. I really like the draw. Not like, but it's really interesting again, because I would say that there is one weak team and one team which is especially slightly weaker than the other three. This is Engensan Football Club, of course, and the two strongest on terms of ratings, OZA against Spentrup, all again get against each other. So if the Rodenburcht resilience stays the same and Engensan doesn't get lucky this time, then we will see Rodenburcht moving into the finals with the lowest Hatstats average out of the top 8, I would say, or something like that. And then again, the two strongest teams with the strongest ratings will battle on the other match.
Very interesting stuff, and it will be interesting to see how the teams will play in their league matches. Probably they'll try to save some strength and players not to get injured, and will play picks to save some team spirit. Would you think someone will try to play something differently than the standard formations of all towards the middle midfield battles? Will someone try to play pressing or counter-attack?
I think that any chance of tactical changes is on the first match. I would say OZA and Spentrup will put everything on the midfield as usual on the first match, because the Rodenburcht is not usually putting everything onto the midfield. They are slightly giving it up by getting special events with
creative tactic.
I can imagine that Engensan may could go for counter-attacks or some tricky something, or just playing PC themselves. I'm really curious what will happen on that match.
Yeah, I think probably all teams will play Mozes in the semi-finals, especially the OZA Spentrup, because they would think that if an upset will occur in the other match and Engensan got into the final, and even the Rodenburcht, they are not putting the highest ratings ever, so OZA and Spentrup will do everything to win the semi-final.
Okay.
And
I have a question to you.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite out of these four?
Well, obviously I have to cheer for OZA because they are representing my country. If I would just speak objectively, I would say Spentrup definitely looking the strongest out of the four, and they probably deserve the title. But I'll be crossing fingers for OZA to make it through.
Yeah, I would say out of these four, the Rodenburcht has the best chance to win the final.
Okay, so guys, we'll see you in our next video when we'll do a special review of the semi-final. I'm so excited. Don't forget to watch the games on Daniel's stream on Monday. It will be 8 p.m. Hattrick time, the semi-finals of the Hattrick Masters. Everything, every hope, every expectation for those teams will be concentrated during this stream. Daniel, thank you so much for another video.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much.
I will be definitely watching you. Thank you all, and see you in our next video.
See you in the next video.